There's retarded children around here. There's no shit. So, no cuts. We have flowers, is what we have here. And a stump. Is this poison? Do you know if this is poison, actually? Like, it's gonna fuck up my legs. Looks like I'm taking a shit on the stump. This stump is real unevenly cut because they wedge, when you cut a tree, you have to wedge cut it at an acute angle. So it's real, I don't have a real good slob walk either. I stand on my toes. But is this poison? I have a real bad reaction to poison ivy because I have a real bad reaction to being poisoned. You know? Oh, fuck. This hurts my legs. So, Jesus Christ, it's horrible. I like this amount of nature. When it's cut up, all cut up, and I'm not in it. There's a little concrete slab over there. So this is there's a concrete slab here, and there's a hole here, a pole hole. This is the town pole hole. And this hole was for a pole that the town would come to. And they would like to come to this pole because it was the town pole. And it was used as the town pole for a while. and then they moved the town pole. So now this is just a pole hole where a pole would once have been, and around it is a concrete slab so that the pole could properly stand here. But now it's just a pole hole. I'm gonna walk up to the cat. I'm not gonna rake this cat. I'm not gonna rake this cat. Hey. I'm not gonna rake it. I have a muddy buddy. I'm not gonna rake it. I have a muddy buddy. I'm not gonna rape you. I'm not gonna rape you. I'm not gonna rape you. I thought I can't be going. I can't be going into the off of the load with the muddy buddy. So, when I talk about the Anglican Church, I mean, how's that population doing after 2 world wars? When I talk about the British, what I mean is non-whites. When I talk about the Anglican Church, what I mean is that they do not have a high percentile of violent immigration rates. When I talk about the British, I don't mean wearing a turban on your head. But what I do mean is making sure no one else wears a turban. And when I talk about the British, I mean what it is like to not rape a cat, but have a muddy buddy and go into the Church of Christ. Because if you go into the Church of the Lord with a muddy buddy, you can expect you're going to go in and some old British whore or Catholic is going to see that your pants are filled with muddy buddy, and going to realize the fact that you in fact did not rape a cat, despite the Anglican Church's direct orders. And Nancy Jones from Detective Squad is going to tell you that you can dig a hole underneath all of your neighbor's roads only if you collapse all of them and then do it again. And you do that several times until a normal street in London resembles a hobbit shire or a dwarf civilization under the mountain. So when I talk about the Anglican Church, I'm not talking about raping cats. when I talk about having a muddy buddy, I just mean that I need someone to change my shitty diaper.
This is not how anything is supposed to be. This is not the way things are supposed to play out. This is not how it's supposed to go. It's the wrong time, wrong place, mate.
Okay, so I get thousands of people messaging me every day asking me questions about why the national GDP per quarter has consistently gone down with the lack of cheese puffs to air ratio in the bag. And there's a very simple reason for this. Pretty much what we can expect is that when labs go in and do their studies, they use rats very often because rats are very genetically similar. Not the same, obviously, because they're rats, not human beings, but they're very genetically similar to human beings. So when they use these rats, some of these rats get stuck in tall grass as opposed to short grass. And when you lose a rat is basically one equivalent to a percentile of American gross domestic product growth, or a loss. So pretty much what we can expect is, because they're using so many tall grass experiments, that your Harris Carolina Reaper puffs are going to continue to contain less and less puffs and more air. And to make up for this loss in GDP, they have actually begun to fill the bag, not with just normal factory Chinese air, but in fact with toxic microplastic air gas. And so when like a real fat motherfucker, like 500-pound guy, opens up one of these and decides, hey, I'm gonna eat like 1 or 2 or 3 of these in a go, it's like he's smoking 20 packs of cigarettes, which is arguably better because they taste better than these. So pretty much what you can expect is, for the offset of tall grass rats, they're going to continue to put microplastic air and China air, because we have such good air in America that just breathing the air doesn't do anything to you. So what they have to do is they have to import air from places like China and India and the UK, and basically use that to all the fat people that are not doing anything and destroying the gross domestic product. So that's how they balance out the rat loss, the rat and the tall grass losses, with killing fat people. And it's a very simple concept, but if we want to get back our cheese puffs, we're going to have to speed up this process, which means we're either going to have to lose less rats in tall grass experiments, which can't be done. It can't be done. It's impossible. Tall grass is vital to the scientific community's study of hot Carolina Reaper cheese puffs. Instead, we're going to have to go on a crusade. We're going to have to go outside, and every single slightly more than average weighing person, we're going to have to take off their pants, douse them in oils, do the whole feathering thing. And then I think we can expect an increase in American GDP. But I get that question a lot, so I wanted to clarify. I was born. Most people were born. He took a look at my lowrider, man. Hey, take a look at my lowrider. Hey! Take a look at my lowrider! Oh, yo, he's fucked up. Yo, help my boy Yakub. Oh, he's full of gang signs. Today what we have is the Holy Scripture of Yakub himself, the Cracker Factory. I am now going to read the gospel to you so that you may be saved. Black Israelites 202. Come on, Kara! Let's go back upstairs. You can cry in the elevator. Truly riveting story.